Good day everyone, here's our math challenge for today. And here's our question. Solve for the value of x plus y given that x cubed plus y cubed plus 3xy equals 1. Now, if you want to try this problem, you can pause this video. You have 20 seconds and timer starts now. Time's up. Now, let's answer this question together. Now, based on the title, this is mental math, meaning you can solve this question mentally if you know this identity. That if we have a cubed plus b cubed plus c cubed equals 3 times abc, then a plus b plus c must be equal to 0. Such that a, b, and c are not equal to 0. Now, before we use this identity, let's have a quick proof of this identity. Now, we have a cubed plus b cubed plus c cubed equals 3abc. Now, let's equate this to 0. This result is a well-known equation and it can be factored as follows. We have a plus b plus c multiplied by a squared plus b squared plus c squared minus ab minus ac minus bc. Now, since it is equal to 0, it follows that at least one of them must be equal to 0. Thus, we can say that a plus b plus c is equal to 0, or this expression must be equal to 0. But, if we can show that this expression, the second factor, cannot be equal to 0, thus, we can say that a plus b plus c must be equal to 0. Now, let's have this expression. We have a squared plus b squared plus c squared minus ab minus ac minus bc. Now, what we're going to do to this expression is to multiply all terms by 2. Now, we have 2a squared plus 2b squared plus 2c squared, meaning we have 2a squared, 2b squared, and 2c squared. Now, let's get 1a squared and 1b squared and this negative 2ab. Let's group them. Also, let's get 1a squared, 1c squared, and this negative 2ac. Again, let's group them. And for the last time, b squared and c squared and this negative 2bc, let's group them also. Now, a squared minus 2ab plus b squared is a perfect square trinomial, and this can be factored as a minus b quantity squared. Also, this a squared minus 2ac plus c squared is a perfect square trinomial, and this can be factored as a minus c quantity squared. And of course, the last one can be factored as b minus c quantity squared. Now take note that we have a square number plus another square number plus another square number. Therefore, if a, b, and c are not equal to 0, therefore, the value of this expression cannot be equal to 0. In addition, this expression must be greater than 0. So, this expression cannot be equal to 0, therefore we can say that a plus b plus c must be equal to 0. Therefore, if we have a cubed plus b cubed plus c cubed equals 3 times a times b times c, it follows that a plus b plus c must be equal to 0. Now, let's use this identity to answer this question quickly. Now, let's get our equation. Now, let's rearrange some terms a little bit. Now, realize that this minus 1 can be written as plus negative 1. And also take note that negative 1 cubed is still negative 1. Now, on the right-hand side, negative 3xy can be written as 3 times x times y times negative 1. Now, clearly, this is now in the form of a cubed plus b cubed plus c cubed equals 3 times a times b times c, wherein a must be x, b must be y, and c must be negative 1. Now, since it is in the form of this equation, therefore we can say that a plus b plus c equals 0, or simply x plus y plus negative 1 equals 0. Now, on the left-hand side, x plus y plus negative 1 can be written as x plus y minus 1 equals 0. And since we want the value of x plus y, let's add 1 on both sides. This will give us the value of x plus y must be 1. Therefore, our answer to this question must be x equals 1. And as always, we are done.